Well, hello. My name is Athemsys. Please feel free to call me Athy. Welcome back to my channel. Today a slightly different start with shaders for a change. I wanted to show you guys something. I mean, I've said this before, right? That I am starting to really love the view from here at my spawn, right? Because I mean, granted, I currently have the render distance up around 71 chunks because I do need that, otherwise it won't render this far. But I'm in love. I just love how this is framed, right? And I kind of considered I need a little bit of change on my YouTube channel for my title picture, right? So I went in and wanted to take screenshots, and then I looked at it and, you know, did the bird's eye view and whatnot, and looks perfect, doesn't it? From this angle. I mean, other than that, I actually do need to do the terraforming, because if you look at that, it's ugly. But if you look at what I've already done here, it's pretty. So yeah, once again, can't wait for the Nautilus. But that's not the topic of today. The topic of today actually is, look at that, right? Because I can't do every angle. That's what I realized, that I really am limited, that I'm either getting this nonsense there, which I need to get rid of and make pretty, or I'll see that. So I'm really limited in where I position the camera for my screenshots and whatnot, right? So therefore, I thought, since I have been, redoing some of my farms, I started with, I did build another tree farm, and I redid this and that and the other thing, and I just recently redid my moss farms because my moss farms weren't auto-feeding itself, right? So I had to babysit it, and wasn't really giving me that much value. So redid that, redid a few other farms, and then, well, planned on redoing or making this pretty. Was from the get-go on my idea, like my first iteration was, yeah, let's just, divide a mountain. Back then I wanted to put Port Town over there, right? Before I decided to go do that insanity. Didn't really sit well with me. Then I'm like, yeah, you know what? I get gunpowder at the witch farm and at the ghast farm, so don't need a creeper farm specifically. But this is so much open space. Why do I have so much open space? What am I gonna do with the open space? And I'm like, maybe a tower, or like friends of mine were like, why not a what's it called? Lighthouse. Thank you, brain. Thank you. But I have a lighthouse. I don't need another lighthouse. So I'm like, maybe a small island and a tower, like kinda, I don't know. Old. I have no idea. But all didn't work out, and then it hit me. Like, I like building blimps, right? I mean, I tucked my iron farm into a blimp, right? And I have this, I actually have my very first Minecraft world. That I every now and then go look at what I did, because even though I copied a lot of people's stuff back then, because I was still trying to learn the concept of Minecraft, I did come up with some things. And there's one thing that is basically the first building I did on my own, without anybody's help. Might recreate that thing eventually in this world, because I think it's epic, and it uses a build palette that I ever since haven't touched anymore. Not in that combination, at least. And I think I could do something with that, but that's besides the point. The point being is, in that world, I have a giant blimp. Like, think blimp size, where the wool part is big enough that I can fit this thing 3 times in there, right? So I kind of messed around with that, yada yada. Too big, way too big. So I kind of figured smaller. Maybe put it into one hot air balloon or something, you know, make it just a tiny bit smaller. And what did I come up with? Let me tell you. I came up with 5 small hot air balloons, 1 AFK spot hot air balloon, and 4 for the farm. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do just now. So get ready for a time lapse and then watch me take down this creeper farm and build up the other ones. I'm so excited. And I'm using pale moss carpets to spawn proof, and I'm in love. But more to that after the time lapse. So make yourself comfortable and have fun. Okay, folks, we are done with the balloons, and they look pretty epic as is. I do love the view from down there from the lighthouse, or next to the lighthouse. I might need to get myself another viewing bench or something. Who knows? But really love this. I haven't really made up my mind yet if I want to add some armor stands to have some people on there or not. I would have to toy around with it because I'm not even sure if they would actually properly render. That's something I need to look at in the future. But I do still think there's something actually missing for this whole thing to come together. But we'll get to that in just a moment. I wanted to just come closer here and show you guys with the pale moss carpet. Like, I really like these intricate details, and especially up here, it just makes for a really interesting pattern. That combined with the Vanilla Tweaks moss carpet resource pack is just epic. And which you didn't see in the time lapse, I had to go around on a happy gas and just, bone meal everything since I was building everything layer by layer. So sometimes if you place the carpet right away and you have a too tall wall next to it, it can spread up there, but it sometimes just stays on the single one, right? You can just bone meal it, and then it will creep up the second block, so you actually have some control over it, and I just love it. I love all of them. It just looks really, really interesting. The only thing that I do find a little sad about this is I have my map room, and I updated the maps, which, you know what? Just show you. I updated the maps to be a little bit bigger even, and yeah, I to show the hot air balloons already. And well, since it's a top view, like you can see, it just looks like great, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not really all about the map or the top view, but just in general, we have to step away because I named them just so I can remember where they belong. Yeah, this is what our little area looks like. And in future, I want to create map rooms like this per area, right? And maybe, just maybe, I don't know, maybe actually design a map room in the Nether to have the overworld displayed in the Nether. Who knows? Who knows? Let me know in the comments what you think about the map room in the Nether. might be worth planning for. Anyways, oh god, camera issues, sorry. Anyways, there is something, in my opinion, missing that we can add to make this look even more epic. And since we already had a time lapse, let me just take care of this for a second and then I'll bring you back. So, a quick moment later. Well, quick as in, I did this on a happy gas, but yeah. I added something. And I love it. And it shines the most epic, like, literally at night with shaders. So, we're gonna look at that in just a moment. But to me, you know, show you what's going on here. Look at it. I made a bunch of colorful lanterns, and I am still not used to that. I put berry bushes all around my island. Look at it. It looks awesome. Like, even without shaders, even with, you know, just the way it is. Let's fly through it, though. Because I tried to scatter them somewhat around, mimicking how wind movements potentially could be, and eventually we could have like some sort of festivities going down here at the corner and whatnot. Maybe I'll add another dock or something, or some boats where people are on the boats, you know, doing the lantern lighting, I suppose. We have to toy around with the storytelling of this. Can I? Yes, I can land. So yeah, basically just to show you what I did, it's just I used bamboo trapdoors, mangrove trapdoors, crimson and warpwood, acacia, and cherry. Yeah, I tried to use the colorful ones, right, with openings on the side that you can even see the lights on the side, not just from the bottom. But I purposefully chose not to use oak trapdoors. Because, I don't know, it would be a lame lantern, oak. I don't know. And I tried to not use jungle too much because of that reason, same reason. But yeah, and now that it's getting dark, it's getting lovely. Let's actually look at this with shaders. Oh my god, I just looking at this view already makes it worth it, because I don't know, guys. No, I do know. Wait. As much as I like the Better Clouds mod, right, it does suck that it's, when you turn on shaders, that it still shows the Better Clouds, so I do have to turn those off when I use shaders, just to make it more pretty. And this already looks so epic. It's so colorful spots in the air. I just love it. And now I'm standing here. So, let's go actually get a view from the island. Look at it. Look at it. Stupid berry bush. Look at it. Yes, that just happened. Sorry about that. Now, I love it. I hope you guys love it too. Yes, in the dark, the balloons itself do not shine as much. I might be willing to add some lights into the wool. You know, feel free to give me some suggestions for design or whatnot, what I could do possibly, light-wise. And that brown. I really like that the drown's face glows with shaders. But anyways, let's actually get a different kind of view. Probably it would be better if I would, actually not fly and just use free cam for all of this. But just look at how pretty it is. Just look at it. I love it. And I can only reiterate that so much. Let's go to the AFK platform and then just have a free cam look-see. Right. By the way, just while building this nice farm, I already got quite a bit of gunpowder, and there was actually quite a bit of gunpowder still left in the old farm, so I imagine not gonna be running this farm that much now that I have gunpowder again. And oh my god, this looks so epic! I can't even decide which direction to take screenshots from for the thumbnail. I definitely am happy, guys. I am happy. And I know this is a shorter episode than normal, but sometimes it has to be short. I seriously don't know what to add anymore, but I am happy with how this episode turned out. So, I would actually say that's it for me for now. If you made it this far, why don't you consider liking and subscribing to me? And I'll see you next time. And I think I'll do a Halloween-y episode since Halloween's around the corner. Let's go do something in Movie Town, shall we? Anyways, see you guys next episode. Bye! So, congratulations. If you're still here, you're an MVP. Guess what I forgot to do? I mentioned the map, right? And then I added the lanterns and I didn't update the map. Do you guys think, like, this one I need? For sure, that one? Let's just grab these 5 and go update them. And look, let's look what it is. Let's look what it looks like. I have them all in my inventory. Nice. This one, not up to date. Is up to date. I don't know. I got something new here. And ooh, all the new things there. Let's just try to fly through them all. I think that looks up to date. Oh, it is pretty. Colorful dots. Don't you love it? Yeah, that looks up to date. And what's with this one? I don't think I did build anything close enough to the island to actually get on this map. Shouldn't be, at least. Yeah, this looks up to date. Now let's go look at it in the item frames. Right now, this comes clutch with, okay, this is E4, and we have, E4 goes there. We have F6 over here. E5. Ah. Nope. This. It looks lovely. Doesn't it look lovely? What's the... This looks kind of weird, to be fair. Did this not... Oh no, I know what the problem is. Let's go grab these. I might. I'm gonna run out of rockets in just a moment. Are we going to get this map going just like a so? Yeah, we are missing so many. Look at that. I didn't even realize how far back I pushed all of this. But I don't. Oh no, there are actually 2 of them here as well. Nice. Oh, look at it. Like confetti over the ocean. I love it. I really do. Ah, nice.